Good morning, everyone. My name is Melanie Paris, and I'm the Pearson Campus Ambassador here at FIU. And today I am going to be teaching you all about the AI study tool for your Mastering in Physiology book here at Pearson. So the first thing we're going to do is when you enter your book, you're going to press here where it says e-textbook, and then you're going to open your Pearson eText, and that's going to launch your ebook. So here, you're going to have the AI study tool pop up right here, but if you want to use it while you're in the book, you can open your e-textbook and it'll be right here on the left. So what exactly is the AI study tool? It's like ChatGPT, but it's always correct because it sources its information from only inside the book. What does that mean? So you could ask it to summarize, and you could summarize any section or any chapter. So let's say we press whole chapter. Oh, we have to look for a chapter. Let's go to the table of contents. Let's go to chapter 5, diffusion. And we can go back to AI study tool. And then here, we can ask it to summarize again the whole chapter. And as you can see, it'll give us an entire summary of the chapter in bullet points. It'll give you the key points in bold and then explanation of the key points under it, just so the students can get a clear point of what is actually in that chapter. But what if this is too much information? You ask it to summarize it in a more condensed way. As you can see, it generated a more condensed list of bullet points, straight to the point, just a bunch of information straight from the chapter. But this is a lot of information. So we can just ask it to summarize the current section, which is just diffusion. And that way, you can just have a small amount of information to process. So now that you got a summary, what can you do with this information? Well, you can practice with the information. So with the current section, you can ask it to make you some questions, and you can see that with just this current section, you have 15 questions. So, which of the following statements about diffusion is true? Diffusion requires energy input from an external source. Diffusion is a passive process that relies on kinetic energy of molecules. Diffusion moves molecules from an area of lower concentration to an area of higher concentration. Let's say we put this one. It's wrong. Down here, it says not quite, and then it explains why it is wrong. Next, what happens to the rate of diffusion when the concentration gradient increases? The rate of diffusion decreases. The rate of diffusion remains unchanged. The rate of diffusion increases. Let's say it remains unchanged. Wrong. And it explains again. So it'll just keep explaining to you, and even when you get it correct, it'll still explain to you why you got it correct. And then when we press practice again, you could actually do the entire chapter in one practice. And as you can see, just for this one chapter, just for chapter 5, there are 141 questions. And the great thing about this is that the information comes directly from the book. So there are no incorrect answers. Everything is from the book, everything is right. So unlike ChatGPT or other AI tools, there is not a single chance of the answer being wrong. There's also the explain tool. So what topic or term from the e-textbook would you like explained? So let's just say diffusion. And here it'll give us a definition the key properties, an example, and it'll even give us the video that explains the fusion to us in study prep. So we can go and watch the video if needed, if the student really needs to. And it even gives us other ways that we can go deeper. So let's say we press explain the fusion's role in cellular respiration. It'll give us all this information about its role in cellular respiration like we asked. So the AI study tool is amazing, and it gives us so much information, it gives so much help, and we can ask it any question we would like. Another great thing about the AI study tool is that actually if we go back into the book, let's say English isn't your first language, but you love physiology and you really want to learn, but you can't just grasp some concepts. Just highlight the paragraph you would want to translate and go down here, and you'll see that it'll detect the language, and then you have so many languages that you can translate to. And these have been tested, so it's 100% correct, and everything is right. And it works throughout the entire book. And we have found that students whose first language isn't English have had a higher success rate with this Translate tool due to the fact that they can now fully understand the subject. And that's all. Thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoy figuring out the AI study tool by yourself and having some fun trying to just play around with the tool. Thank you.